Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your next boxer to the blue corner. From Blackburn, Naeem, the show saver, Ali.
Well, welcome back. Bout number 3 of the evening. Naeem Ali is a very, very busy away corner fighter. In his first year as a pro, he had 27 bouts, and just to put that into perspective, it took Lee Wood 10 years to have that many bouts. So that's a sort of level in the amount of fights which this guy's having each and every year.
I remember Lee Wood as a southpaw from London, wasn't he?
Very good. You'll start to get Lee Whitehead's sense of humour, I promise you.
Yeah, it's a slow burner.
And please welcome, ladies and
Naeem Ali was a good
gentlemen,
amateur in his
a
day.
young man
Boxed
making
in,
his first ever professional ring walk.
Blackburn and Darwin
Hailing
amateur.
from Stratford, it's Harry, the Hatchet Martin.
And here comes Harry Martin, as he just appears through the curtains in the back of the arena here in Bolton. Professional debut, you only get one of these, and it's always a special moment and a privilege to be a part of it, even if it's just being ringside doing the commentary like we are. Big noise for him as he walks in, and I'm sure the adrenaline is pumping through his body as the sound of Oasis fills this room.
Harry Martin, 21 years of age, boxed for the Echoes Boxing School. I've seen most of his fights. I do a matchmaking in the amateur scene as well. Harry started off as, I hope he don't mind me saying, a fat kid boxing, and this is the leanest he's ever been today. He's with his lifelong coach, Brian Gardner, with his father, Gary in the corner, Cutsman over there, Tom O'Neill.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is for 3-minute rounds in the super welterweight division. Brought to you courtesy of Steve Wood for VIP Promotions. Your referee for this contest is A-star referee Steve Gray, and your timekeeper Amjad Ditter.
Big honour for me tonight to be
co-commentating
with
the black
Darren
shorts.
Rees,
Official weight 11 stone and 6 ounces. He's one of boxing's elite centurions,
Looking up to
a
share
veteran
night with
of
him.
137 professional contests. From
From
Blackburn, Naeem, the show saver, Ali. And opposing him across the ring, boxing out of your red corner, he wears the white and black shorts. Official weight 10 stone, 4 pounds, 8 ounces. Tonight he makes his professional boxing debut from Stratford, Harry, the Hatchet Martin. 4 3-minute rounds.
Seconds out, row on.
Well, a moment he will never forget regardless of the outcome. Harry Martin, as he makes his professional debut here in Bolton. Live on Boxing News and on the VIP Promotions feeds as well. As he just comes out into the centre of the ring, gets that jab popping in those white shorts with the black line and the white boots. Naeem Ali in the black shorts and black gloves and white boots. And always such an emotion running through the bodies of the people seeing their friends and family when they're in. This is their world title, isn't it? Seeing someone that they know and they love in a professional ring when they know, but this is something which they've been working towards for such a long time.
Yeah, nice bright start by Harry Martin. Did you say of the white shorts or the white suit? It's a nice bright start though.
Good jab upstairs from Martin, follows it up with a right hook down to the body, and he's clearly starting to become a bit more relaxed and enjoying himself. And putting his shots together nicely, Lee.
Yeah, nice jab right up to body, followed by a right uppercut. Lovely shot there. Naeem Ali, no, not phased in his 138th professional outing tonight. Made his debut 2017. Been a busy man. There were some big kids. He's only been stopped 7 times in his 133 defeats.
Martin throwing a good selection of shots, straight shots, hooks coming underneath and driving up those uppercuts. Head and body, body and head. Good opening round here for him in his debut.
I'd like to see him get those hands up like we spoke in the 2 previous fights, Darren. I'd like to see the hands a little bit higher. This is the pro game, one punch changes it all.
Yeah, that right hand is nice and close to his chin. Seems to use that left hand of his to his advantage. Popping the jab and swings that short left hook in on it. Good body work there from Harry Martin. He's digging his feet into the canvas and letting those shots go to the body of Ali.
Nice shot again, nice noise there to the midriff of Ali. About left hook.
And he caught him there with a left hook, and he feels like he's hurt him. For a right hook to the body did Harry Martin, but got caught with a counter left hook upstairs almost immediately.
Yeah, Ali not phased. A great opening round there by debutant Harry Martin, 21 years of age from Stretford. As you said before, his world title, never forget it.
Well, he certainly looks like he's enjoying himself and just having a look around the venue. Lots of his friends and family here up on their feet, putting their hands together. They're loving it as well. And I guess now that first round's done and dusted, that adrenaline should start to settle down.
Yeah,
and we might have a little bit of a different approach to the start of the round. Maybe a little bit more composed. Not that he was massively uncomposed.
I'd like to see the same again, Darren. I thought it was a good, you know, he
10 seconds, corners.
Round. He sensed it hurt Ali. Don't think he did hurt Ali, but he sensed it.
Seconds out.
I'd like to see a guy show.
Round 2.
You know, he's coming to show us what he's got.
That's it. Purpose is a good word to sum it up. Just needs to be careful, in my opinion. Doesn't kind of fall into those attacks too much and get caught, because Ali is an experienced man. He knows every single trick in the book. Solid jab upstairs there from Harry Martin.
And one of Ali's victories came in May this year. That was his last win. A technical a TKO in May this year.
Martin eyes on the prize.
Yeah, great concentration there. Nice 1-2 down the pipe.
He does look like he's just starting to settle into this fight quite nicely now, does Martin, letting punches go in bunches. That was a decent right uppercut, but Ali just found himself some space and got himself out of the danger zone. Big long 1-2. Using that height and that reach to his advantage.
Yeah, fully extending that jab. He's thrown a good wide-ranging repertoire of shots, Darren. He's not just not stuck to the basics. He's sort of hooks, uppercuts, straight shots mixed between head and body, and he's given it a good go.
He has a lot of pros on their debuts do what they know best and what they do best, and they stick to it. But it seems that what Harry Martin does best is a bit of everything. Like you said, he throws those shots downstairs, upstairs, not just the straight shots, the hooks as well. Just trying to get his work off that jab. And there he is again, just above our commentary position. A nice right hook to the body, and Ali just sticking his tongue out, switching his stance and trying to wind him up a bit.
He's got every opportunity now to keep Ali boxed in the corner. He seemed a little bit phased himself there because he didn't hit Ali with the tongue out.
One of the things I like about Martin is the way that he throws that right hand. He kind of lifts it up a little bit and then drives it down just to have a little bit more impact in it. Good head movement there from Harry Martin.
Looking good on the toes as well. Well, it's definitely 2 rounds in the bank, Darren, for the debutant. Brian Gardner there on his knees, head coach down at Eccles Boxing.
Well, do you know what I love about debuts is, well, there's loads I love about debuts, but when you've got somebody in their professional debut fighting someone who's had, how many fights has he had? 137 fights before this. And there was a couple of shots which Harry Martin got through with, and he just gave him a bit of a smile, did Ali, and a nod to say, nice one, kid.
Nice one, kid, well done, won't happen again.
But that's what these fights are about. It's about learning, isn't it?
10 seconds, corners. Seconds out. Round 3.
Well, we're going to the penultimate round, round 3, scheduled for 4. If you're just joining us, a warm welcome wherever you're watching. Boxing News VIP. You're joined by myself, Darren Rees, and my right-hand man, the man with all the one-liners, Lee Whitehead. Mind you, he hasn't dropped any jokes in this fight so far.
I'm still finding my feet, Darren. Still finding my feet. You know, I think it was a great debut here by Harry Martin. He's shown it, as I said earlier. It looks very, very composed.
I'll go back to something one of my old boxing coaches told me. Well, asked me, he said, what comes off of the jab, Darren? And I thought for a second, and I said everything, and he said correct answer. And that's exactly what we're seeing here with Harry Martin. Is he throws that jab and pretty much can throw anything off the back of it, can't he? Whether that's a right hook downstairs, a straight right upstairs or downstairs, screw shots, uppercuts. He just works that jab nicely and then lets the right shot go straight after.
Basically, Darren, as you were talking then, he was doing it on cue. Everything was coming off that jab. And this is how you'd prepared that before.
The only, well, maybe not the only, but one of the only things you can't script is boxing. Because it gets ripped up, does the script.
A nice double backhand uppercut there by Martin on his debut. I don't think I threw an uppercut on my debut. Second round stoppage, Roy Chipperfield. Piccadilly Hotel, 1995.
There's the example of fighters don't forget their debuts, and this has been a good debut for Harry Martin as we go into the last 60 seconds of this third round. And he's certainly hit Ali with a couple of good shots, some which he's felt in his boots. By no means have I felt at any point that he's going to go over. He lands a straight left hand of his own, does Naeem Ali.
Good guard there by Ali. Taking most on arms and gloves.
Nice left hook to the body from Ali, and then finished it with a solid left hook straight upstairs. Just caught Caught on the guard, caught on the right glove of Harry Martin.
I think this is the best fight of the night so far, Darren.
Comfortably. Another good round. That's definitely 3-0 to Harry Martin in my humble opinion. And he's just settled into the fight, hasn't he? I know you said you wanted to see pretty much the same in the second round as you did in the first round, but do you feel, or do you agree, that he just seems a little bit more composed? He's in his groove, he knows what he's doing, the adrenaline's kind of gone.
Yeah, I think
not gone, but you know what I mean.
I think he's picked it up a little bit. I think he's rose to the occasion. He's not been phased by the occasion, and I think he's shown us something here, which a lot of debutants can show us. Don't be phased by it. Come out, show the crowd what they've got, show the presenters, the commentators what they got, and well done, Harry Martin, as we enter the fourth and final round.
10 seconds, corners. Seconds out for the fourth and final round.
Well, not only has Harry Martin enjoyed this debut, but let me tell you, looking around the room, plenty of people in here have too, whether they're friends and family of his. Because like my co-commentator Lee Whitehead said, this has been the best fight of the night so far. And just as I say that, Martin comes through with a flurry of punches once again.
And he's picked it up. He's picked it up, the viewing public here want to see something going on. And Harry Martin's showing us, in this fourth and final round, that he's prepared to, put a bit of a show on. Just as I said, that is quieting down a little bit.
Commentators curse. There's a decent jab from Martin, followed it up with a right hook, which just snuck round the left glove of Naeem Ali.
Nice jab to the body.
Oh, decent left hook that, Lee. Just above where we're sitting. That one had a crunch to it.
Yeah, thrown with bad intention. I think Martin's eye swelling up there now.
And Martin growing with confidence as he lands that, and Ali just a few moments ago threw a shot, missed, and Martin just shook his head to say, nah, not tonight, mate. This is my debut.
Yeah, there's a little nick coming up on Harry Martin's left eye, which Naeem Ali spotted, hence he's throwing the right up, trying to capitalise on it. Ali having a little go now as we enter the last minute, round 4.
Lovely jab from Martin. Referee Steve Gray just stops the contest for a moment. And we are back to business. We're going to the last 30 seconds of Harry Martin's debut, and he's really going for it. Of course, he'd love a stoppage. I don't think he's going to get that with the experienced away corner fighter that he's got in front of him, who's throwing a good few shots back himself, but finds himself back on the ropes again, and then back into the centre of the ring as Martin finishes this round off strong in the same way that he has the 3 previous rounds, and that was a good debut.
Yeah, great debut there for Harry Martin. Naeem Ali played his part in it though, had a little go in the last round.
Fair play to him. I'm sure when he bumps into people and he speaks to people and they ask him, how did your professional debut go? I reckon the answer will be, it couldn't have gone any better.
Yeah, I totally agree, Darren.
Well, actually, maybe if he got the stoppage. I'm an optimist, Lee, you know me.
I don't think he was going to get a stoppage, but he gave it a good go. As you know, Darren, he did throw a wide-ranging spectrum of shots. His cornerman there, Brian Gardner, must be proud. He's only 21 years of age. As an amateur, he did turn his career around.
Well, let's get the official announcement from our MC, Mr. Steve Reed.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of action, your referee Steve Gray scores the contest 40 points to 36 for your winner. On his debut, Harry the Hatchet Martin.
Well, now joined by Harry Martin, done and dusted, debut out of the way. I said in commentary at the end, when you bump into people and they say, how did your debut go? The answer is probably, it couldn't have gone any better.
Wow. No, I didn't manage to pull these 160 fans off, you know. I worked hard in the gym, 15 years solid I've been with Bry. My dad's helped me on the way as well, he was in the corner tonight. You know, I've been sparring good lads, Alex Murphy, a couple of newcomers out there and stuff like that. Well, massive support and a massive shout out to all my sponsors, my fans. I'm getting emotional now as we speak because I can see my mum crying over there. It breaks me heart, you know. I feel absolutely buzzing. It's lift off from here. I'm absolutely amazed. Thank you.
Well, it's great to see, and you were composed, you look disciplined, you did everything really well. Everything came off that jab perfectly.
Yeah.
What were you really pleased with out of all of it?
I mean, all of it really. I wasn't expecting. I was very nervous. My words are
understandable.
You know what I mean? I just can't think of 30 seconds ago, but everything's like, it's different to me because I've been boxing amateurs for ages. And it wasn't my dream not long ago, but I said to Bryce, my coach said, what's the crack with me going pro? I've got to sell the tickets. I've got to make the performances, sell it to the crowd, tell it to the judges who I am. And you know what? I've done it. It's lift off from here. Lift off. Amazing.
Did extremely well, and you're a fighter who people are going to look forward to watching, that's for sure. When I see your name on a fight sheet, I'm going to be looking forward to commentating on you. Well done, a brilliant professional debut. The last word goes to you, to all these people who come out and supported you, to the people who have supported your journey the whole way here. I know there's some close people. What are you going to say to them?
To my supporters, a massive thank you to everyone who came and supported me and bought tickets. And it's not always been it's always been a tough up and down journey on the way. You know, I went through a bit of mental health a few months ago. You know, I was depressed. I came out with moderate depression on social media and stuff. And I'm here tonight at the Roma Shorts, CAD, Cleaner and Dryer Boxing Men's Mental Health Group. I also want to give a massive shout out to them because if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't even be here today. So a massive shout out to them, massive shout out to my coach Brian, my dad, Alex Murphy, sparring, my fans, my mum, my dad, my girlfriend, everyone here. I also want to say a massive thank you for coming and see you on the next one, 100%.
Well done, superb. Next fight is coming up.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.